How long will it take for every single NFL team to win a Super Bowl in Madden? We're going to be starting off with the defending Super Bowl champs, the Philadelphia Eagles. Can they go back to back? Are they going to have a Super Bowl hangover? We'll see how many seasons it's going to take for the Madden AI to bring the Super Bowl back to Philadelphia. We are here at mid-season and it is unbelievable. We are 3-4. The Giants are 5-2. What has happened to Philly? We have the most rush yards, but we suck at just about everything else. We are last in our division. Saquon is the highest rusher, but that's it. We have no other game plan. We won against the Cowboys, we lost to the Chiefs, we lost to the Ravens in a close one. We won against the Bucks, we won against the Broncos, and then we lost to the Giants and the Vikings. Okay, let's hop in here against the Eagles before the bye week. We'll play the moments and see if we can dig ourselves out of trouble. It is wet. It is very wet. Oh no, this probably is the worst game for me to take over. That was my man. Oh, we just get him. Jackson Dart is starting. Scatterbo, we stop him. Oh, Scatterbo up the middle again. I wasn't on the right player. And New York scores first. First and goal on the 5. We marched back down. Ooh, we're not going to get much against Dexter Lawrence. Nice, Jahan Dotson. It's a run. Oh, big hit. Yeah, Jackson Dart loves the contact though. Oh, we got Scatterbo. Good job. Yes, behind the line of scrimmage, TFL, Scatter goes backwards. Can we hold him out? Can we hold him out? Got tons of time. It's launched up into the crowd and it'll be a field goal attempt. Oh no, I'm an idiot. I'm so stupid. Roughing the kicker. No way. Ah, shit. Ah, but I just wasn't on him. Jackson Dart scores again. Granson's gonna charge and get over. We fire right back. Okay, second half here. We have a chance to take the lead. Oh, Granson slips over, but he gets a good run there. Ooh, a stretch. Bit of a stretch. Let's stretch him out for this touchdown. Saquon, over we go. And we take the lead for the first time this game. And that'll do it. With a couple of plays from us, we get back to 50-50. 4-4 for the Philadelphia Eagles. Maybe this, going into the bye week, will just put our season back on track. We finish the season 9-8. We end up just out of the playoffs, the 8th seed. There is no 8th seed though. We lose out on countback. And well, that would probably be because we lost twice against them. And with our season on the line, we lost 24-28 at home versus the Washington Commanders. But how did the team go? Well, not very well. Jalen Hurts only had 3,600 yards passing. He did have 33 touchdowns and only 9 picks, which isn't too bad. Saquon was amazing, 16 touchdowns, 1,600 yards. And Devontae Smith also had 1,200 yards to go alongside AJ Brown's 700. And 17 touchdowns, which is pretty crazy. Cooper DeJean led the team in tackles. Zadarius Smith had 13 TFLs. Jalen Carter led us with 15 sacks. and we barely had any picks. Reed Blankenship and Quinion Mitchell had 3 each. The Giants, Jackson Dart, Super Bowl MVP Jackson Dart, brings the Giants to a 5th Super Bowl over the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen wins MVP, can't win the Super Bowl. And Abdul Carter is Defensive Player of the Year, obviously a big impact to their Super Bowl run. And a big issue for this Eagles team, Lane Johnson has retired. We'll have to see what the AI does in free agency and in the draft. In free agency, Philly only does 2 things. They signed De'Ami Brown to a 3-year $12 million contract. Sorry, a 3-year $22 million contract. And they signed Kenneth Murray Jr. to a 2-year $8 million contract. You know the Eagles love to go D-line. They pick edge rusher Mateo Ungalalele out of Oregon at the 18th overall pick. A 76 overall, not bad. Nick Harbour is also insane. 6 foot something, he's huge. 21, 74 overall wide receiver. And, you know, a couple of Jaden Henderson, a few ones in the back. But no tackle replacement for Lane Johnson. And there we go, look at that. Minus 13 regression for Saquon Barkley. Only 1 to acceleration and 3 to change of direction, but that'll go pretty crazy. The cliff is here. We make it to the playoffs in season 2. We end up going, 11-6? We are the 6th seed. That's a really good season, but the NFC is just stacked. Look at that. 14-3 Green Bay, 11-6 Detroit, 10-7 Minnesota misses out. Seattle's 12-5, San Fran 10-7, they get in. Dallas was 11-6, Philly, we were 11-6. And yeah, 9-8, 9-8 for Washington and the Giants. That was enough to get them in last year, but not this year. And we beat the divisional rival Cowboys 24-17. Something I didn't notice. Saquon has a back injury this week, so does Nick Harbour. We're going to go into Detroit, another 11-6 team. Both wildcard teams here. And we win 14-17 against the Lions. The Niners. 6 seed versus 7 seed. Everyone got taken out. In fact, every wildcard won in the first round, and then every wildcard won in the second round. It's the 2 lowest teams in the NFC Championship. We have a brand new injury. Dallas Goedert has a broken finger. He is out. Jordan Davis has a dislocated hip. He is out. And Mac Williams has a dislocated shoulder. He is also out. We finally have a home game. We invite the 49ers for the NFC Championship. Fly, Eagles, fly. We are 1 game away from the Super Bowl. It's been a short journey back, but we missed the playoffs last year. So we're relishing this playoffs run. We go through, we get first points. 14-0. 21-0. Niners can't do anything. Oh, did I speak too soon? They get 3. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They don't get it. But we can't do anything on offense anyway. It's not going to matter. We win 21-3. And the Philadelphia Eagles, after a season missing the playoffs, are back to the Super Bowl. It will be us versus the Ravens. It's a bird battle. But I think the craziest thing is the Tennessee Titans. Cam Ward and the Tennessee Titans made it all the way to the AFC Championship, also from the 6th seed, just like us. So can the Ravens win 2 6 seeds in a row? So that's this year. Another pretty poor season from Jalen Hurts. He had less passing yards this year, 3,200. Saquon had almost 1,500 yards this year. Jalen Hurts probably had more rushing yards this year than last year. Receiving, we didn't have a single guy over 1,000 passing yards, receiving yards. De'Ami Brown actually led us in receiving yards, which is crazy. And Nick Harbour, who we drafted in the second round, only had 5 receptions for 71 yards. Juwan Bentley led us in tackles. Zach Bourne had 16 TFLs. Jordan Davis already again, or was Jalen Carter last year? I can't remember. But anyway, Jordan Davis led us with 14 sacks this year. And Andrew Makuba had 5 picks. That's huge. It's the Super Bowl. 2 years for the Eagles. Can it be? A year off and then back to the Super Bowl. They'll have to go through Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. What a tough effort this is going to have to be. Okay, we get the ball first. We get 7. We stop them on defense. We have to punt. They punt. We punt. Second half. We get up 14-0. 21-0. We're going to win the Super Bowl. The Eagles win. Philly only takes 2 years in Madden to get the Super Bowl. How crazy is that? The AI did absolutely nothing. The big loss was Lane Johnson. The AI didn't replace it. But it doesn't matter because this team is just good enough to keep going. The 6th seed sends it all the way to the Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts gets another Super Bowl MVP. And the Philadelphia Eagles, it says 2-time Super Bowl champion. That's not true. Because they win it there. And of course, they win it back with Nick Foles. There he is. So there we go. Philly wins another one. Jalen Hurts gets Super Bowl MVP. 21-0 over the Ravens. Lamar Jackson fails to fire. But I don't think we're done yet, especially since it took them so quickly to get there. Do we have a dynasty on our hands? Let's find out. So, what do the Philly Eagles do in free agency? Absolutely nothing. In fact, they release Kenneth Murray Jr., who they picked up last year. So, yeah, that's it. They picked up Quinion Mitchell's 5th-year option. That's about it. And in the draft, we have an absolute whiff at pick 32. There I picked Clavon Miller, who is a 68 overall man-to-man player. He is a normal dev. He is slow, and he's under 6 foot. They did make it up, getting Devin Knighton, a nose tackle out of Miami, who was a 74 overall. Otherwise, there wasn't much to talk about. Quite frankly, we haven't picked up another right tackle. We haven't picked up a tackle option. So I don't know how much better this team is going to go. We, once again, in Season 3, make it back to the wild card. We are 2nd in offensive points per game and 3rd in rush yards. So that's not bad for a 97 overall regressing Saquon Barkley. We end up as the 6th seed because the Giants go 11-6, Washington go 11-6, and we go 11-6. We equal the Panthers as well. That's crazy. A huge improvement for Jalen Hurts, who ends up tipping 4,000 yards passing now and 43 passing touchdowns to only 3 interceptions. Big improvement for Jalen Hurts. Definitely a reason why we've kept up our pace of 11-6. Saquon just nabs his 1,000-yard season. Only has 8 touchdowns on the year. He is definitely regressing. And once again, we don't have a receiver over 1,000 yards. But Nick Harbour, who only had 5 receptions last year, in his 2nd year, he leads us, getting 918 with 13 touchdowns. Jihad Campbell leads us in tackles. Jalen Carter leads us in TFLs, and I would reckon he gets us in sacks as well. And we had no picks this year. We had 3 as a team. We go up against the Giants. Do we win? Do we fall? We move on. We absolutely destroy them 42-7. And we're going to pile through another division rival this time against the Washington Commanders. And we do 28-0. And we meet the 49ers once again in the NFC Championship. It is the 6th seed versus the 7th seed once again. Cam Ward and the Titans, they end up with a first round bye and in the AFC Championship again. But yeah, script writers are getting a bit boring. 6th seed Eagles versus 7th seed 49ers in the NFC Championship, 2nd year in a row. It feels like it was only a year ago we were here. We hold off the Niners, but they score in their second drive. They get 14-7, 21-7, and it looks like our chance at a dynasty is going to fall away just like that. 28-7. We finally get a score back. It's only a 14-point deficit now, but we can't do anything. They're going to go up 31-14. There's only 4 minutes to go, and we just run out of time. 31-21. The 49ers move on to their Super Bowl. And 3 years post Chiefs whooping at the hands of the Philadelphia Eagles, the Eagles miss the playoffs, win a Super Bowl, and lose the NFC Championship. And in the end this season, the Tennessee Titans finally become Super Bowl champion. Super Bowl MVP is Cam Ward, and Jalen Hurts ends up with the league MVP for us. So, in 3 years, I think that's a really good yield for the Super Bowl champions. There is no fall off here. They're still competitive even after a second Super Bowl in 3 years. So there you go. The Eagles have kind of a dynasty. We'll have to see if that continues in real life. Thank you for watching. We'll be back next time with the Kansas City Chiefs. See you then.